Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification button so that you will be notified when next I upload a new video. And if you are an old subscriber, thank you for your constant support. I really appreciate you. So today I will be making two pots of okra soup. One I'll be using turkey and the second one I'll be using mackerel fish. I guess that sounds so weird using turkey to make okra soup. Anyways, that is the only protein I have at home and I just wanted to make use of it. So I cut the turkey and make sure I resize it so that it won't be looking chunky in the pot, and also cut my mackerel fish, and the size is very okay for me, not too big and not too small. Right to my sink I proceed to washing it and make sure I remove the eggs in the body and wash it very well and proceed to boiling it. So guys, because I'm using this turkey for soup, I won't be doing too much with the seasoning and spicy. So yeah, I'm using two seasoning cubes, no beef, and a pinch of salt, and also my dry pepper. I decided to use dry pepper for this recipe, so you can use fresh pepper if that is what you prefer. So I mix everything thoroughly to combine the seasoning together and cover the pot to cook. 2 minutes later, I checked on my turkey. It has already released its juice. So I'm going to add enough water to cook it until it is soft. In a separate pot, I am going to be boiling my fish. So while my turkey and my fish is boiling, I want to proceed to washing and also boiling my stockfish while I prep down my fish. So while our soup base is on fire, let's wash and cut our okra. Wow, this okra is looking so fresh. And I have three ways of cutting my okra, in which I'm going to be showing you in this video. So guys, first I will be cutting my okra, the main so this is the main size of my okra, and the one for garnishing I will also show you guys how I go about that one. So this is the main size for the okra. So guys, here I was done cutting my okra. So this very one is the main okra for the soup, and I called it the main cake. Yes, this is the main okra for the soup. I also blended some, that is to help enhance the slimy texture of the soup. And I also like to cut my okra round, and I call this one game changer, and that is because it helps boost the beauty or the face of the soup. Yes, so it makes the soup looks more beautiful. Let me know if this is the three method you use while making your okra soup, or do you have your own special way you are cooking your okra soup? Let me know in the comments. And also for my protein, you might be wondering while it is looking like this. Yes, I baked this on 200 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes, and I also baked my fish on 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. That is to help bind the protein together to prevent it from scattering inside the soup. And for the pepper mix, I'll be using one small onions, Scotch bonnet pepper, two medium tatashe, and three small shombo. So I roughly blend it and set aside for later use. For the leaves, I will be using ugu leaf, which is the main leaf for the soup, and I also love to add uziza leaf. Guys, if you haven't used these two leaves on your okra soup, I will recommend you try it. Trust me, you will love it. I love using uziza leaf because of the extra flavor it had to the soup. I mean, it is just so good. Getting right into cooking, in a clean pot, I will be adding my palm oil. Heat it up for 30 seconds and then go in with my pepper mix. I did not add extra onions, just the one I used in blending the pepper was enough for me. After stirring to mix everything together, I'm going to cover the pot and allow it to cook for 1 minute. 1 minute later, I checked on the pot and it was cooking perfectly well. So I'm going to give it a good stir and then go in with my stock. This stock, I have my stock fish was boiled with it, so I'm going to go in with it and stir everything up together and cover it to cook for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, I'll be checking on my soup. It was boiling perfectly, so I will go in with my smoked fish. Give it a good mix and allow it to cook for another 1 minute. At this point, I checked on my seasoning and there was need for adjustment. So I'm going to go in with extra 2 cubes of Maggi and a pinch of salt. Stir everything together and then go in with my crayfish. The crayfish powder, I am using half cup of crayfish powder. Mix everything together. At this point, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe and don't forget to click the notification button so that you'll be notified when next I am making a video. So after a minute or so, I checked again on my soup base and it was cooking perfectly. So at this point, I'll be going in with my turkey. Mix everything together. Can see the perfect color it's giving already. Guys, I don't need to tell you that at this point my kitchen was smelling so good. After 1 minute, I checked on my soup base. It was looking yummy. So, and it is time for me to introduce my okra, blended okra, and I'm going to give it a thorough mix. So after mixing to incorporate everything together, we arrived at this. Oh my god. Tell me you are salivating already. I mean, can you see how yummy, how sumptuous the soup is looking already? I allowed that to cook for 30 seconds and then I will go in with the main gay. Give it a good mix. Here we have our okra looking so yummy, so delicious already. Guys, you're not going to cook this for a long time so you don't overcook your okra. At this point, I'm going to be testing for seasoning again. If there's need for adjustment, I will go ahead and do so. Tested for seasoning, it was just so perfect. And now I'll be going in with my ugu leaf and my uziza leaf. Give it a nice mix. After mixing everything together, I will go in with my game changer. This always comes last because it helps and makes the food look fresher. Then mix everything together. So at this point, I'm going to turn off the heat and our delicious okra soup is ready to be served. And this is the final look of our soup. You can see how fresh, how sumptuous and yummy it is looking. So guys, I'm sorry for the yellowish looking of the soup. It's because of the light we use in making the soup. So this is the final look. This is how the soup is looking without using any extra light on it. This is how it is looking. Will you rate this from 1 to 100? Let me see how much you are gonna give the soup. I'm not gonna lie, this was tasting so delicious, so mouth-watery. Let me know if you'll be trying this recipe. Bye, and I will see you in my next one.